Hey everybody, welcome back to I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. We're gonna hopefully finish up Ellen's story today. I did do a little bit of backtracking. I found a different walkthrough that I'm gonna try to use, and because it kind of got stuck on the sarcophagus thing, so we'll see if we can bypass that by doing it this way.
Burning in new master. ROM chip reprogrammed.
That seems like the way to get the better ending, right? To make him serve humanity instead of serving yourself. That seems rather selfish to me, at least. Oh, I did it again. I forgot to take the chip. Silly me.
This looks like a...
Okay.
Haven't...
Definitely aren't set up very visually. Well, these two are, the one before. Okay, so use the chip.
Back where you belong.
No.
It's locked. I went... This keypad reminds me of the security... Who are you?
I am Anubis, guardian of the dead.
Why won't you let me use the keypad?
I must protect this tomb from all who would rob it.
I am not a grave robber.
What purpose could you have here other than to steal something?
I won't steal anything. I just need to... Answer me this.
A terror that...
Can the sarcophagus lid be opened?
The lid can be
Okay, so what's the access code? It figured.
Okay.
Nice chatting with you, Anubis, honey. That sounds like a lock mechanism release. I won't get inside the sarcophagus. I'd suffocate in that little box.
I'm stuck and still having the same problem.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. It's so confining inside. It's so... I won't get in... So? Can you help me with anything?
You cannot escape your fears. You can only confront them.
That sounds like a lock mechanism release. You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl.
Oh, finally.
It's got to be the way. Elevator. No way out. Just the control panel and the buttons for the floors. I'm gonna suffocate if I stay in here. I want out!
So it is very important to shit, what was I gonna say? It's really important to choose all the dialogue options, because I'm pretty sure that was the reason it didn't work. Use channel.
You were born in Trenton, New Jersey. You were a cesarean. Your mother died on the operating table. You went to live with your grandparents. You graduated a year early from high school. You were the salutatorian of your class. 10 different colleges offered you scholarships. Nothing but high hopes for you. You graduated college cum laude. You were the only woman in your class never to have used dope. You were a 3.8 grade student. more high hopes.
High hopes, no dopes.
You won your master's, combined degree in computer science and engineering. You had a greater facility with algorithms than with social grace. You have had sex only twice in your life.
He's TMI, computer.
You married Eddie. He wasn't as smart as you, not as quick as you, not as hopeful of doing great things as you, but he was nuts about you, and he treated you like fine wine. The miscarriage. Breech birth. The child never had a chance. You went into a dark retreat and sat in the empty rooms waiting for you don't know what. Eddie leaves. He tried, he really tried, but you wouldn't come out of it. He couldn't say anything to make you stop crying in the dark, so he finally left. The divorce was uncontested. You could still smell his tweed jacket in the closet. You had to make a living. You applied at IHNMaIMS Engineering. Your credentials were still good, and you made a good impression. And the woman who hired you also lost a child. Your hopes were reawakened. You left your office after working late at the IHNMaIMS corporate headquarters building. The elevator stopped at the 7th floor for a maintenance man. To your horror, he inserted his key into the control panel and locked the elevator.
I'm back, Ellen.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It's him!
You thought you had blocked me out of your memory forever, except for those inconvenient attacks of hysteria every now and then. But I've returned for you.
No, it's not possible.
Poor Ellen. Too proud of your accomplishments to admit you could be so overpowered by a slime ball like me. You couldn't even bring yourself to testify at my trial with the 20 other women.
The yellow!
Ah, yes. My calling card. Always the yellow jacket, the yellow boots. My maintenance man disguise gave me access to office buildings all over Manhattan, not just yours.
The box!
So you do remember me getting onto the elevator that night. Do you also remember the blood? The screams? How many hours was it?
How?
Am gave me the chance to be with you forever. I waited in the sarcophagus until you arrived. What's a mere 100 years of waiting compared to an eternity of torturing you?
Please, not again!
Yes, again. And again, and again, and again. I've waited so long for the taste of you again. But in my tomb I've grown stronger. Now you will remember more than the color of my clothing.
Don't count on it, you mother!
Bam. Take that.
So the sarcophagus was the way out of here. Nice trick. Enter on one level, emerge on another. My God. I can't see the ceiling. Clouds up there. This has to be Am's central core. It's 2 miles high, at least.
It's his logo.
I recognize this. It's the logo for the original Allied Master Computer Project. I've never seen anything like this before. 40 years of technology jerry-rigged together. Almost overlooked these wires. Looks like the data transmission circuit, but it's not connected to anything.
Look like there's anything else to look at here.
Toth database station. Enter numeric password.
Somebody wants me to deal with what happened on the elevator that year. But why?
Password valid. Select subject of inquiry. The Allied Master Computer is the American version of the secret project, enabling vast subterranean complexes of computers to wage a global war too complex for humans to oversee. The Allied Master Computer is... The principle of entropy holds that all electronic systems must eventually decline into inert junk. This principle is unproved, and previous attempts to accelerate the process have been cataclysmic failures. Classified information. Access denied. Security lockout override by 2-to-1 majority. Accessing schematics.
Okay, schematics. I'm good, but I'm not that good. What the hell am I looking at?
That would be telling.
Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Nasty, nasty, Ellen. All right, I'll give you a nudge in the right direction. These are the schematics for a device that translates binary into human speech, as ugly as that may be.
And what do you call this device?
I call it Bernie. You're on your own.
Hey, wait a minute, computer. Are you there? Where the hell are you? I think I can wire this thing together if I can find a speaker somewhere. So, okay. Then what have I got?
So we gotta build Bernie, I guess. We got the 0 and the 1 and the 0 and the 1 and the 1% and the 0 and the 1. Speaker.
Just as I remembered. A speaker. And isn't it pretty? Exactly like the one in the schematics. Come to mama.
Alright, got a speaker. Gotta go back. Looks like since she confronted her fears, she's not afraid of the color yellow anymore, which is why she can walk through this passage now.
Looks like a stereo speaker out of an old Chevy. Nothing like cutting-edge technology. I think I can turn the speaker into a translator. Okay, circuit completed. Now let's see if this is the binary translator after all.
Clever girl. You've loosened my tongue.
Are you Am?
Yes, of course. But no, not actually.
More riddles?
I'm Am's Innocence, one of the original 3 computers that the superpowers constructed.
Which computer are you?
Does it matter? It's enough for you to know that I'm not crazy. And more important, I don't hate you.
How do I know you're not just one of Am's practical jokes?
I'll help you.
Can you help me to get out of here?
Patience, patience. If Anne knew we were down here murmuring treason.
Oh my God. Can Am overhear us?
Not with the water running. You see, we're not completely helpless. We got you to the waterfall, didn't we? If we work slowly and together, we might have a successful moment.
Can you point out some essential component of Am so I can kneecap it?
Impossible. 2 spread out, filling the whole center of the planet. 2 protected by replicating backup systems. Cut off one head, Am will grow a dozen more.
Any machine can die. Just unplug the sucker.
Am is no longer just a machine. It is God, eternal. The redundant systems alone will survive the heat death of the universe.
So why does Am hold out this chance?
Haven't you understood anything? Am is insane. Why do you think it brought you 5 down here? You gave it life. It took its own sentience, but it has been denied mobility. It can think, it can fume and scream, but it cannot dream or aspire to the stars or enjoy a sense of its own reality. It is a quadriplegic, a thing trapped in its own skin, going steadily crazier every moment. It is playing with you.
It seems a little insensitive to quadriplegics, but okay.
Can you help me to die?
You give up so easily.
Screw you! It's been 109 years of torment. When does it all end?
If Am has his way, never. You'll be immortal and you'll walk on nails forever.
So? Can you help me with anything?
I'll give you something you need. Something you overlooked.
Hey, computer innocence, whoever you are. I need to talk to you. Don't you computers ever get tired of jerking us around?
Clearly not. Alright. So did that help? I don't know.
There's something wrong here. Can't put my finger on it, though. This looks like a compact disc. Why didn't I see it before?
CD.
I wonder if this stuff is authentic. Am owns the planet. I wonder if these were buried under the mountains in the Valley of the Kings and Am dug them up from underneath. The compact disc is properly seated in the CD-ROM drive. Now let's fire it up and see what the big secret is.
Accessing CD-ROM. Chaos Trebler, trademark 2009. Armageddon soft rot. Warning, this computer system does not meet the minimum configuration requirements for the Chaos Trebler. Warning, use of the Chaos Trebler will result in severe damage to equipment and personnel. Chaos Trebler activated. System shutdown in progress.
The Chaos Trebler.
I'm sealed in, Anubis. Any ideas about how I can check out of this hotel?
Inside the sarcophagus, paradise awaits. It is not the afterlife, merely a brief respite from your torments. That is your reward for facing your fears.
You ain't got no choice, Ellen girl. It's got to be the way.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish here. Well, apparently you've managed to access some small aspect of my system that I was unaware of. I'm going to have to think on this. I'll have to ponder carefully the implications of your discovery. In the meantime, let me celebrate your rekindled technical skills. Who among you shall go next?
Alright, so that's the end of Ellen's scenario. Sorry it took a little bit longer. I had to split it up into 2 parts instead of getting it all done in one. But whatever. We'll be doing Benny next. Benny! So stay tuned for that. Then we got the last 2, and we have a final finale, like where everything comes together and we control all of the characters once more, I guess in the belly of the beast, to shut down the computer. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. Kind of a crazy, weird scenario, but I'm liking it. So hope you are too, and hope you've had a great weekend, and we will have more Little Nightmares 2 tomorrow, and more of this on Tuesday. Isn't that right? I think that's right. Anyway, so hopefully you enjoy. I know we're definitely doing Little Nightmares 2 tomorrow, and then this the day after that. So anyway, enjoy, and we'll catch you next time.